Hey everybody, Nate Lee here, and I did a video about 6 months ago called Intro to Swing Chords in G, and I had promised a follow-up and completely forgot about it. So Dylan asked in the comments recently, have you uploaded part 2 of this? Couldn't find it, and the answer was that I hadn't. So here we go, part 2. This one's for you, Dylan. Thank you for reminding me. I'm sure this isn't the only series that I haven't followed up on, so let me know in the comments what follow-ups you would all like to see, including if you'd like to see more videos like this one. So in the Swing Chords in G video, which if I can figure out how, I will put right here, one of these places. I think I can do that. Other channels do it. I'm sure my assistant can figure it out. Hazel, pretty please. Hope you can figure out how to put that video in one of these spots. So anyway, in that video, I covered some basic rules and basic swing chords in G, including the G6, the C6, C sharp diminished, and the D7. So today I'm going to show you some fun things you can do to expand on and add to the G6 and the D7 chords. So we're going to start with the G6. I've got something for you to add to it. So the G6 is 2 on the, oh, that's fiddle fingering. I've been teaching the You Can Play by Ear class this week on both fiddle and mandolin, and I keep getting it wrong because I'm teaching them back to back. So there's going to be more of that. By the way, the first class was Monday, and you can still sign up. So look for the link down below. You can get the video of the class from Monday. We had a great time, and we covered a lot of cool stuff. I won't go way into it because you've seen that in the last few videos. I talked about it a lot, but anyway, check it out. It's not too late to sign up. So back to the video at hand. Let me see if I can get the fingering right. For mandolin, it's a 4 on the G with your middle finger, and a 2 on the D with your index finger, 5 on the A ring finger, and then mute the E string. So that's what I taught in the last video, but today I'm going to add a note. You can turn this into a G6 add 9, I guess we'd probably call it. And it's just your G6 chord with an A note added to it, and that's at the 5 of the E string. So now we're holding down 5 of the A and 5 of the E with the ring finger. Now most of the time, it's probably best to not use that note. It's much better to add it for color. It's what I call the 𝐁𝐵𝐴 rule. So when you watch the 𝐁𝐵𝐴 commercials, for those of you that remember those, at the beginning of the commercial, you get a 𝐁𝐵𝐴 if you buy a 𝐁𝐵𝐴. But by the end of it, they say, well, but wait, if you call in the next 15 minutes, you can get 2 𝐁𝐵𝐴s, or however many they decide to build up to. Well, that's 2 𝐁𝐵𝐴s. If you play the whole song with 2 𝐁𝐵𝐴s, you better find a third one somewhere, and that's not so easy to do. So you might as well start simple, play a chord that really blends well, which this one does, and then every now and then add in that extra note on the E string to really just add some sparkle over the top there and add a colorful note. All right, now let's look at the D7 chord. There's 2 cool things I want to show you with this one. One of them, I think I picked this up in Mandolin magazine many years ago, and it would have been either Don Stierenberg or Joe Carr teaching this idea, but it's based on the D7 we did in the other video. So that's middle finger to 5 of the G, 4 of the D, and 5 of the A. That's the D7 chord. So I'm going to show you 2 really cool things to do with it. So the first one is that you start with this chord, but then leaving your middle and ring fingers where they are, you reach your index finger down to the 2nd fret. Don't worry, it only has to be there for a second. And you strum once there. Then you bring that index up to the 3rd fret. All of this is on the D string. Index finger is always on the D string here. Then you bring it back up to the 4th fret. So you're playing 5, 4, 5. Now 5, 2, 5. 5, 3, 5. And then 5, 4, 5. And the context would be something like this. Anywhere that you've got a long enough 5 chord to do that. Now I'll show you one more thing before we stop, but before I do that, I noticed that my channel is at 599 subscribers right now. So I hope you'll be number 600, or if you're looking now and it's already past 600, then subscribe anyway in case a whole bunch of people unsubscribe. That way it'll stay above 600. So anyway, subscribe and make sure to hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm. I'm giving a little hint about what's to come here. Make sure to hit the like button for that YouTube algorithm and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. If you're watching on Facebook, make sure to follow this page, share, and like. All right, so the chord is going to be D9. So it's built on the D7 idea that we did earlier, this 5-4-5. In this chord, we've got the 7th of the chord right here on the G string, and the 3rd on the D string, and the root on the A string. Well, if we go up 2 frets from the root, we get what's called the 9. That 9 or 9th is a cool sound, and we don't need to go way into what it means. Just knowing that it's a cool sound you can use on the 5 chord is enough for today. There's, of course, a lot of music theory stuff on YouTube, so dive down that rabbit hole if you want. This channel will probably never go very deep into music theory, but who knows? If you all want more of that type of stuff, let me know down in the comments. So this is your D9 chord. Middle to 5 of the G, index to 4 of the D, and pinky to 7 of the A. And mute the E string. Even though we're playing an E note, and the open E is also an E note, this is not a good tonal match when we let the open E ring out. Just not good, so we leave that open E out. Now, you can have a little fun with this, because you could play it just normal, maybe a G6, D9. But it can be a lot of fun to do this, where we resolve that 9th back to the root. It kind of looks cool too, this little creeping pinky thing. So here's how you do it. You start on D9. That was 5, 4, 7. And you start with that. You strum it twice. Three times. Strum it thrice. Now, pinky comes down to the 6th fret of the A. You've still got 5 on the G and 4 on the D. But pinky comes down to the 6th fret of the A. And then finally you resolve to D7 that we had earlier, 5, 4, 5. So this is the sound. Now you can also do some cool little strum patterns with it. Have a lot of fun with it. So there you go. There's 3 new ideas that you can take to the bank. Let me know how they go, and if you'd like to see more of this type of stuff, I bet Dylan does. So everybody else, let me know too if you want to hear more of this type of stuff. I would like to make more videos like this if you all want to see them. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and sign up for You Can Play by Ear. The link is down below. Bye, everybody.